Tonight, I'm bringing you a tale from the other side of reality, an ancient, chilling mystery from China that still lingers in the whispers of the wind. This is the story of AoYin, a name few dare to speak, a spirit that haunts the dreams of those unfortunate enough to cross its path. So lock your doors, dim your lights, and prepare yourself for the story of AoYin. AoYin isn't a spirit you might expect. Unlike the ghouls and ghosts that roam ancient ruins, AoYin is tied to the concept of misfortune, a curse embodied in a figure. In old Chinese legends, AoYin is said to emerge from intense negative emotions. It's not just anger or sadness that attracts it, it's something much darker, much deeper. Picture it as a wraith-like being, pale as the mist, with hollow, sorrowful eyes that pierce through your very soul. But here's the thing, AoYin doesn't just haunt you. It consumes your darkest thoughts, feeds on them, until they become real. There are stories of people who became obsessed with AoYin after merely hearing its name. These unfortunate souls claim to feel an oppressive weight on their shoulders, as if invisible hands were always pulling them down. According to legend, once AoYin finds you, it marks you in ways no one can see. Your luck turns sour, people around you sense a strange, unsettling aura. And then, slowly, one by one, those closest to you begin to suffer. AoYin isn't out to simply scare you. It's after something far more valuable, your spirit. It twists your reality, manipulates your emotions, and ultimately isolates you, alone, desperate, and vulnerable. One story that has been passed down involves a woman named Mei Ling. Mei Ling was a skeptic, someone who didn't believe in legends or curses. But one night, she decided to perform a ritual out of curiosity. She lit a candle, stared into a mirror, and said AoYin's name 3 times. At first, nothing happened. She laughed it off, even mocked the so-called legend. But as she slept that night, something changed. She awoke to a figure at the side of her bed, a shadow faintly glowing, its hollow eyes locked onto hers. Frozen in terror, she realized she couldn't move. AoYin had found her. In the days that followed, Mei Ling began to feel paranoid. Every shadow seemed to watch her, every sound seemed to echo her name. And one by one, her friends began to suffer accidents, misfortunes. She was becoming alone. Mei Ling's last known message was a voice recording. In it, she spoke in a hoarse whisper, warning anyone who listened not to repeat her mistake. Her final words, AoYin does not forgive. She was found days later, her room covered in symbols, drawn in what looked like her own blood. No one knew what happened. All that remains is her story, a caution to anyone who dares to call out to AoYin. So, dear viewer, AoYin may just be a legend. But remember, once it finds you, there's no going back. If you enjoyed this tale, hit that subscribe button and join us in the shadows for more.